If I would have known this one simple editing trick when I first started making videos, it would have saved me so many headaches. And that's why I'm sharing it with you today. Because once you start implementing this one simple little thing, it should make your views pop through the roof. So for the longest time, I was trying to find out what's a good average view duration? What's a good average view percentage? What do you need exactly for YouTube to push your videos out in front of a lot of people? And really, there's no one size fits all type of answer. Because what I noticed is that I was getting different information from different creators. And at the time, a lot of my videos were getting about 24, 27% average view duration. They were rarely above 30%. Now, as I kept researching, what I found out is that it's hard to get actual concrete information about what people's average view durations and average view percentages are. There was a few videos I found where some popular creators were showing their analytics and they didn't intend to show their average view duration, but on the page that it was on the analytics, I pressed pause and I could see the average view duration and average view percentage of some of their videos. And I was actually able to do that with a few different creators. And what I found is that basically if you can get a video anywhere between 50 and 60%, if it's above 60%, that's amazing. But let's say 50%. Then generally speaking, YouTube is going to push that video. Now, as I kept researching, what I found out, there was this one subject that kept coming up. I heard Potato Jet talking about it, Peter McKinnon, Matty Hapoya, so many different people. And it was something called pacing. Now, I couldn't figure out exactly what pacing was. In my mind, I thought it was just like editing or cutting to the beat, but it has nothing to do with that. So to make it easy for you to understand, I kind of describe it like this. Pacing is basically how the video flows in terms of the way you're speaking, the rhythm, the cadence as they call it. But more so than that, it's how you're cutting the footage, how you're editing the footage, and how you're placing those clips together to make sure that the pacing is on point. If your pacing is off, people are just going to click off of the video. Subconsciously, they're not going to know why they're clicking off. They won't be able to identify to you, oh, it's because of this factor or that factor. They're just going to click off because something doesn't feel right. But somebody who's been editing for a while is going to be able to look at that and know right away that the pacing is off. So what I'm going to share with you is something so vital, but yet so subtle, but it's going to make or break your videos, especially if you use jump cuts. So let's say I'm talking, right? Right now, I have to pretty much finish talking until I can give you another train of thought, until I can give you another sentence, until I can say something else. So it means that I have to stop, finish, and then start. Now, a person may be able to be charismatic, talk fast, talk slick, but he's never going to be able to start talking before he's finished with his sentence. He's going to have to finish and then start. But with this other way of cutting, it's pretty much like this. It's like as I'm getting to the tail end of my sentence, there's another one of me popping out from the back and continuing before I'm even done. Now, he's not starting way before I'm done to where it's overlapping and it's like interfering with each other. He's just basically taking over as my last syllable is about to come to an end. He's already started, kind of like backup vocals or something like that. So to achieve that effect, what you have to do is basically when you take your two clips and you've cut them, what you're going to do is stagger them, right? And then overlap the video and the audio. So you're going to take the tail end of the audio and just barely let the last part overlap, okay? And you're going to listen to it. And if it sounds good, okay, good. You're going to leave it like that. But if it sounds a little too aggressive, like it's too quick, it's too fast, then you're going to just take one of those clips. You're going to take one clip and just move it over one frame and then listen to it again. And if it still sounds too aggressive, you just move it over one frame. So anyway, once you get those two clips to overlap, right, and it sounds right, it continues, the pacing is on, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the video, the visual portion, and you're just going to take that frame and pull it over one notch. Not the audio, just the video. You're going to just pull it over one notch. And once in a while, if it doesn't work going one notch or two notches forward, you're actually going to go one notch or two notch backwards. And then that's going to basically offset the visual part and the audio part of the cut to where it's less noticeable. So anyways, once I made that change, I noticed the improvement in my average view duration and average view percentage like right away. It was amazing. So I figured I'd drop that on you in case you're also trying to make YouTube videos, or even if you're trying to make presentation videos, let's say for your business or corporation or anything like that. It's pretty much the same concept over there as well. So I hope I explained that properly and you guys were able to gain something from watching this video. If so, hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Oh, and by the way, for all you guys that have been picking up the love pack off of the website, I appreciate that, guys. Thanks for the support. And I'm pumped to announce that tomorrow I'm going to be dropping Fulan's Filmic LUT Pack 2.0, as well as some Lightroom profiles as well. So make sure you head to the website and check that out. And the last thing that I'm going to share with you that's going to help improve your camera presence, your YouTube videos, and your public speaking is this video right here. So I highly recommend that you go and watch that, because it's going to tell you a whole bunch of stuff that you need to know to improve your camera presence and make it easier for you to talk to the camera or talk in front of people, etc. So that's pretty much it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. It's your boy Fulan, and I'm out. Peace.